Ladies and gentlemen, so the Washington Commanders finished their preseason undefeated. And I wanted to come on here this morning to ask the question, what does the Washington Commanders being undefeated in the preseason actually mean for this upcoming regular season? Let's talk about it.
After 20 years, you know we back on. No more Snyder, more McLaurin. One full with the passion, you know we scoring. FedEx field back lit, no it is not boring. John Allen lead the troops, yeah you know we storming. Burgundy and gold in my veins, yeah I bleed that. St. Jude saw the ball, grab a pig, yeah I need that.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about the Washington Commanders going undefeated in the preseason, and what does that actually mean for this upcoming season, if it means anything at all. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel about our Washington Commanders or the NFL. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. We're so close. And when I hit 6K, I'm giving away a Terry McLaurin jersey. It's easy to subscribe, it's free to subscribe, and you have a free chance to win a Terry jersey. Like, come on, you can't beat that. Now with that out the way, let's get straight to it. So, the Washington Commanders, for the first time since 2013, finished the preseason undefeated. And I know that 2013 season turned out to be one of the worst, but this time it feels different. And you've been hearing us say that all off season long. It feels different. It's with the new energy here. You can just tell with the new ownership, it's different. And honestly, like I said, we've been saying it, but actually you can see it now. Look at the preseason. Like, the preseason should tell you all you need to know about specifically the fan attendance and how engaged we are as fans now. Like, I've always been here through all the thick and thin and the horrible low moments since I've been watching football. That's all my life. So I've always been here, but there were fans that checked out because they were used to winning and they didn't want to sit through years of mediocrity / trash under Dan Snyder. So they checked out, and rightfully so. But now those fans are back. Those fans are back, and you can see it through the preseason. And Ron Rivera spoke to it yesterday. Is like, this is the first time since I've been here that I've seen them do the wave. So in the grand scheme of things, the preseason doesn't matter, okay? You can clearly see that. Like, we can go out there and go 3-0 in the preseason and then turn in a horrible regular season, definitely. But unlike years past, this could set the tone for winning. We don't know what consistent winning looks like. So these 3 weeks of wins gave a feeling like no other, and a feeling that I'm pretty sure whether you're a starter or a backup, you want to get used to. Any way you can contribute, you want to get used to. Fans are excited. I mean, just look at that preseason game versus the Ravens. Again, it's not that big of a deal, but to us it is, because that stadium was rocking, I heard. So could you imagine what it's going to look like come week 1? We played the Arizona Cardinals, bro. They suck. And I don't want to continue to like beat a dead horse, but they are bad, bro. They're bad, and we have no excuse to not annihilate this team. Essentially, what I want to say, like, I want, as humble as I want to be, because we haven't done much. It's the truth of the matter, bro. Our team is talented. Our offensive coordinator is a genius. You know what I'm saying? And we have a new owner that actually caters to the fans, that actually want to help us win, and that isn't going to be a toxic nuisance to this team. You can clearly see, like, that's all I want y'all to understand. Like, look at the short amount of turnaround that this team has had, and it's only been a couple months. Can you imagine 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years down the road where this team could be under Josh Hurst, Magic Johnson, Mitchell Rouse, and all the ownership? Like, I'm already looking at I don't know if it's going to be at RFK. I don't know if it's going to be downtown. I don't know if it's going to be in VA. All I know is we're going to have a state-of-the-art stadium. And although I have never had a bad experience at FedEx Field, I know that's what we want and that's what we need. And I know FedEx Field is the worst stadium in the NFL. So I look at things like that, not even just football related. I look at stuff like that. The business side. Jason Wright was getting had an interview mid-game yesterday, and he was talking about how people are coming into work more happy and more excited to get to work on the business side. Like, this whole franchise has completely did a 180. You know, and I'm excited for it. So, in the grand scheme of things, no, the preseason, us going undefeated, does not mean nothing. Because we can turn a horrible season, even though we went undefeated, is essentially what I'm saying. But what I think us going undefeated does in the preseason is show them that this is possible. Things are changing. We can win. Get used to this feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I think, and call me crazy, but us going 3-0 is going to take momentum into the regular season. And I think if we turn in the season that we believe we can do, you're going to look back at times like this as a fan, as a player, as a coach, and be like, look at all the grueling practices in July, all the hard preseason games in August for some players. This is why we went through that. This is why we go through that, so we can have moments like this. And I'm talking win streaks throughout the regular season. I'm talking playoff wins. I'm talking Super Bowl wins. And yes, I'm speaking it into existence. When I'm talking about that, you reflect on all of the times where we felt like giving up. You know, Eric Bieniemy was being too hard. But then you're on the top of the mountain, you know, later down the line when it actually matters. So I just think, similar to the Ravens game, it doesn't matter the game, but it matters about what we're building and what this foundation we're setting and what this team is going to look like down the future, man. Our future is as bright as these lights in front of me, bro. Like, oh my God, probably brighter than that. You can't stare into our future or you're going to go blind. That's how bright it is. And as a fan, like, not trying to just target my age group right quick, y'all, but let me have this moment. For my fan group, like my age group, that the early 20s, we have been through the worst, okay? Like, all the older fans, everybody's been through it, right? But the older fans, y'all got to experience some type of success. My age group, early 20s, you know, early 30s, haven't seen nothing. Like, and even the early 30s, y'all got to see a playoff win, okay? So some of y'all that's early 30 don't even qualify for real, because y'all got to see a playoff win. You know what I'm saying? Me, I haven't seen nothing. I've only seen 2 legitimate playoff berths. Yeah, you can count 2020, that's 3 technical playoff berths, but 2 legitimate ones was the 2012 and 2015. So more of the story is excited for not just this year, but the future, bro. And that's all this preseason thing is about. And that's essentially what Ron Rivera said in his press conference. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, come September, once we play the Cardinals, nobody's going to be thinking about this 3-0 record. But right now, it's something to continue to build off on. Okay? Like, again, preseason doesn't really tell you much about teams that have had the same consistency, coaching staff, or hasn't went through an ownership change or anything like us, like we just went through. So they may not look at it like that. But for our fan base, we're going to take that and be excited about it. Because, again, not that we won the game, because who cares? We're talking about the excitement level for the future of this team. The future of this team. And that's all it is. It's just setting the consistency, all right, that we've lacked for years. Because, I mean, like, let's be real. Like, at times throughout seasons, especially with Ron Rivera, we had these little win streaks. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 game win streaks. But it was never like something that you felt would be consistent. Why is that? Because the quarterback position. Let's keep it above. I liked Taylor Heineke here. You know what I'm saying? But we knew he wasn't the franchise guy, right? Tell me the new feeling that we have and the new excitement that we have is not because, not part of that is not because Sam Howell is the franchise quarterback, or at least going to show that he could potentially be the franchise quarterback. Like, let's keep it above. If Josh Harris bought this team and we didn't have Sam Howell, of course we would be ecstatic. we would be ecstatic, not no other. Like, we would still be doing what we did. But also, a lot of the reason why we're excited is because in the same year we finally got rid of Dan Snyder, we potentially have our franchise quarterback. And that's really what it is, you know? So, again, preseason doesn't mean much, but hell, man, anytime we play, I want to win. So, with that being said, let me know what y'all think about it down below in the comment section, bro. How do y'all feel about the preseason? And what does it actually mean for the Washington Commanders moving forward? Or do you feel like it don't mean nothing at all? Leave your comments and thoughts down below in the comment section. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be a big year, not for just the channel, but for our team, man. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you, Terry McLaurin jersey giveaway at 6,000. All updates and all news on Commanders coming out every single day, all day. And of course, we got the game streams. You know, I'm telling you, hey, if I'm you, I'm subscribing to One Guy Talks. But that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna keep saying it. See y'all later.